This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2010 Toyota Tundra, full crew cab, 5.7 liter V8, two-wheel drive. It has 33,000 actual miles. Beautiful truck. Being sold on a salvage title due to theft. Why they threw this one under the bus is beyond me. I mean, it's as nice as anything on the front line at any dealership in town, by a mile. I mean, it's nice. Please watch the video. We'll explain to you how you end up with a salvage title in a non-wrecked vehicle. Basically, it has to do with liability and insurance companies not wanting to be liable for a vehicle after it was stolen and recovered and whatever. But just a, I mean, wow. It's got a little dent on the lower driver's side rear door that we just didn't have time to dent bust. Our dent buster's chasing hailstorms in Missouri, so we're just going to run it. But that's like, God, that's a $150 dent at the most. Other than that, this thing is just really, really nice. Tires look to be probably 50% tread all the way around. They're Pirellis. No, actually, they're Pirelli Scorpions 275 55 20s. So it's sitting on 20s, which is cool. I believe it's an SR5, but they stole the badges off of them, off the sides of it, probably to hide it, so be less recognizable, I guess. I don't know how you do that, but anyway, there's a couple high-speed chips here and there on the hood. Right here on the bumper here. I mean, God, we're really reaching to find something wrong here. It is my job in these videos because most of our vehicles ship across the country, and you're banking everything you're doing here on my good videos and our good feedback and our honesty and our 150 HD pictures. And it's my job to find things that are wrong. This one's going to be a hard one to do that with. My guys tell me that the tire monitor light is on, and they're not sure why. We're going to take it to Discount Tires and get them to put their better monitor on it and figure out why. All the tire pressures are fine, so we're not really sure. Other than the fact that tire monitors are stupid and we live with them forever without them, using our eyeballs. But we'll try to figure out what's going on with that. I do notice that the rear tires are Michelin's and the fronts are Pirellis. I mean, they're very high Michelin's and nice Pirellis. So perhaps when they put these tires on, they damaged a sensor. I mean, the sensors are like $30 at Discount Tires, but who knows? I do also notice that this rear bumper has a little bit of a sag in it. They must have put something heavy on top of it or sat it on there. I don't know if that's just my bad vision or... See that? I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to find everything here for you. There's a brand new spare tow package. Everything's there. You show the camera underneath the truck. Let's see. Nothing really to report there, just a truck bed. This thing is just super straight. Kind of droopy. They must have put something heavy on top of the bumper. Or maybe they tried to steal it. I don't know. See, the rear tires are matching Michelin's, and the front are matching Pirellis. So that may be the deal with the tire monitor. They're very high. I mean, actually, the rears are higher. They're probably more like 80% tread. You definitely don't need tires. Anyway, there's the issue right there. Give you some perspective there. Let's look at the roof real quick. Gosh, nothing. Like we said, we bought this directly from an insurance company, and obviously paid a lot of money for it, so Hopefully I didn't make a mistake. I just had to have it. Beautiful truck. I mean, there's your under the hood. Boy, I like to show you as much as I can of the core support and everything so that you can tell that it hasn't been wrecked or damaged in any way. There's your core support down there. It's just a, whew, man, I cannot believe they throw a lot of crazy stuff under the bus. The insurance companies are just, they lose a fortune on these trucks anyway, and they're like, if there's any way we can get sued in the future, we'd rather not. So they just throw them under the bus. It's unbelievable. There's your Toyota hood. I mean, gosh, that thing is all there. Perfect. Okay. I do know one thing. I'm almost out of gas, so our first stop will be the gas station. I mean, there's your driver rear door panel. Seats look great. Got some rear air vents. Don't call that rear air, it's just vents for the air. Some people like to represent that as rear air conditioning, which it is not, and that would be a lie. But you see it almost on every eBay ad. It's crazy. And nobody ever calls them on it, which I think is just bizarre. Got a little holder there for glasses or whatever. It had an Arizona assigned VIN. I don't want to do that, do I? An Arizona assigned VIN, which means they stole the VIN. And so the cops, the gun-carrying cops, inspected it here in Tucson and cleared its history and whatnot. And now it's for sale. Alright, let's get in this thing. It is really hot, boy. It was brutally sunny about 3 hours ago with not a cloud in the sky. And it was really humid, which means we are going to get destroyed by monsoon here shortly, because now it's getting cloudy and that heat's going to make it really ugly. Really rain hard later. Anyway, there's passenger seat. As you can tell, the air is working really good. It feels so good. Radio. See a little scrape right here on top of it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Top of the radio right here. See if I can tune this radio to something so I'm sure it works.
I no longer have to spend.
Yes, it does. That CD player. Let's see what else we got here. Cup holder. Center console. Let's see how we get this thing up. There we go. There's under the center seat. Let's see. I think that's all there. Just a beautiful truck. Golly. What's this? Oh, that'd be an ashtray that somebody removed, so there was a non-smoker for sure. Let's see. We got a rear sliding window. Down and up. Let's see. Let's do this. Oh, wait. Oop, wrong window. There you go. There's that window. Driver rear window. Passenger window. And passenger rear window. And I can assure you that the air is working fantastic. There's cruise control. There's your miles. 33,244 cruise on and off. Let's see if we got tilt. Yeah, the tilt's underneath here. Right here. That works. Let's see. Overdrive. Good. See, there's your tire monitor light next to the oil pressure gauge. There's the tow on and off there. But that tire monitor light is, of course, it's an issue on almost all cars. There's your gas that we're almost out of. There's your overview, so you can see it all together. Some people think I'm hiding something by getting too close, so there you go. All right, let's see. Let's get to the gas station before I'm a pedestrian. Let's see. Is there anything else to show you? I'm not really sure what that... Oh, that's the rear cab light. There's the fog light switch. I think that's a traction control switch. Yeah, that's what that is. I think. I'm not sure what that is. Let's see, what else? I think that's it. All right, this thing's on a salvage title, which is, you know, aside from being just absolutely absurd, it actually saves you a lot of money. So it saves me a lot of money, so I'm happy. But because it's on a salvage title, if you want to come to Tucson and drive it home, we have to take it to motor vehicles and get it inspected by the cops, and they'll give it a restored salvage title. That ought to be quick, because the same cops who put that badge, the VIN badge, are probably going to see it and probably take 2 seconds, unless they're doing the donut eating thing, and then it could take all day. But anyway, it's $200 for us to do that for you. If you come here and you're going to drive it away, that's mandatory. $200, $50 goes to the state, $150 goes to us, because our guy has to go at 6 in the morning to be in line first. And then, depending on what they want to do down there, if they want to work or not, he could be down there 2 minutes, or he could be down there all day, which is why we do that. It saves you a lot of hassle making appointments in your state or here or wherever. $250 dock fee, that's also mandatory, and taxes, which of course is more mandatory than anything. Let me jump on this for you. Okay. Let's just say it runs perfect, better than perfect, very smooth, no vibrations, shifting, everything, air, windows, great truck. Okay, so $200 to restore, $250 dock fee, taxes. Taxes are 2% city tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state rate is. If your state rate is like Oregon, it's 0, then all you're going to pay is 2% tax, and that's it. If it's 7%, then you're going to pay 9% total tax, $250 dock fee, and a $200 restore fee. If you pay by wire and ship, I strongly recommend you have it restored here, have us do the title work for $200, but you don't have to. So all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price plus the $200 if you want us to restore it. Okay? That's it. Make sure that you get in touch with motor vehicle, or you've already done this before and you know it to be a fact, that you can get it restored if you don't have us do it, okay? Because obviously once it's in Michigan or Nebraska or Maine, or God, we just sold into American Samoa, once it's there, it's there. The only way to get it back, to have us have it inspected for you, is to put it on a shipper and send it back. So most people realize that it's better to have us do it, but we really don't have a problem as long as you've watched this video and you've listened to me, and if it gets out there, you don't call me and yell at me. Okay. The other thing is deposits. No deposit, no deal. If we have an agreed upon price, get your deposit in immediately, and then it's yours. You've got 5 days from them to have us have it paid in full. We'll get it restored immediately if that's what you want, the next day, the next weekday, and it's yours. If you don't have a deposit, you can lose the vehicle, and it happens probably once or twice a month. People have a deal, they wait all day long, then they say, I'm coming down with a deposit, and guess what? Truck is gone. Because they're great deals. And people know that. And so that's what happens. And frankly, $500 isn't a lot to ask for a deposit. A lot of people are asking $1,000, $2,000. We're doing $500. So if you're serious, get that done. If you're not, you're probably going to be, you have a good chance of being disappointed. Anyway, that's all. Please have a good weekend. Thanks for looking. This is a great truck. I would not worry about anything other than that little ding in the bottom door, and we're going to try to get the tire monitor fixed, but we're not guaranteeing that. We'll look into it. All right? Thank you.